I know it's true love with you. Tell myself I don't wanna fall in love with you. Rolling on the E-way speeding. Friday just started the weekend.
All right, Wasatch, these are your announcements for October 26, 2017. I'm Grant.
And I'm Tessa.
And this is Sting TV.
All right, Wasatch, we invite you to stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Bella, who does the volleyball team play tonight?
The girls' volleyball team heads to Maple Mountain for Wasatch Sports today. The JV team plays at 4:45 and varsity plays at 6. The football team travels to Highland to play their first playoff game on Friday at 7. So make sure you make it out to support our Wasatch Wasps. In other sports news, the San Francisco 49ers will join law enforcement this afternoon to work towards a more understanding and safer America by improving police-community relationships. Last night, the Astros defeated the Dodgers in one of the craziest games in World Series history. Houston was trailing entering the 8th inning, 3-1, but the Astros came out on top after the game went into extra innings. Astros starter Justin Verlander said, "This is an instant classic, and to be able to be a part of it is pretty special." Grant, did you watch that game last night?
I actually. Crazy. They hit like 8 home runs just like right in a row. It was awesome.
All right, attention distance education students. The CRNs are out and registration for your spring classes open on Wednesday, November 1st. So come get the CRNs in the counseling office. It's really important that you guys get this done early so that you get the classes you want.
Okay. The Monster Mash is almost upon us. This multi-high school dance is this Saturday at the Wasatch Rec Center from 8 to 11:30. This sounds like tons of fun, so don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity.
All right, Ethan, what do you have for us in weather today?
Well, guys, I have great news. It's going to be sunny all week. We have smaller clouds moving in on a couple of days, but for the most part, it's going to be really, really warm. Highs throughout the 40s and 50s this week, with the highest being on Sunday at 57. However, the very next day, a plummet clear down to 45 and 23. Anyone with weekend plans should know there's really nothing standing in your way this weekend. Really warm all 3 days, especially Friday with that extended day. However, as soon as we get out of that weekend, it's going to go right back down to being really cold. So maybe head out with your buddies, do one last hurrah, something before this really cold winter that's approaching us is going to move in. Guys, you got any plans for this one last warm weekend?
I have some, and I'm excited for them.
Yeah, I'll be playing in the football game, and I'm excited for that one too. All right, Jaron. Oh no, sorry. We'll be back with Jaron with business after this quick break.
I haven't asked anybody of preference. I should ask him.
Muskrat Susie, Muskrat Sam, do the jitterbug out in Muskrat Land, and they shimmy. Sam is so skinny, and they whirl and they twirl.
All right, Jaron, so I heard you have some news about robots.
I do actually. Hanson Robotics recently created the first robot that has ever been granted citizenship by a nation. The robot, Sophia, stood in front of a crowd of investors and answered questions prompted by its creator, David Hanson. Saudi Arabia decided to grant it citizenship after hearing it speak and answer questions. Although the questions felt very scripted and sounded like a prompt for Sophia, the technology is still very impressive. One of the technological breakthroughs with Sophia is her ability to use her expressive face to communicate. She can show if she is upset or happy or positive by smiling or frowning. The company sold out of its supply of 1,000 robots in less than a minute. For our stocks today, the Dow is up 0.34%, the NASDAQ is up 0.13%, and the S&P 500 is up 0.24%. So, I don't know, I think it's kind of creepy having a robot that can smile at me. What about you guys?
I'm going to have to agree. I mean, the technology is amazing, but I'd rather have communication with a normal human.
Yeah, but I don't know. It would be cool at least to see. Anyways, Jackie, what's going on with our birthdays today?
For birthdays today, we have Brooks Downey, Sonia Leal Diaz, Brian Ortiz Leal, Britannia Rayner, Mary Santiago. Over the 3-day weekend, Daniel Cohen, Brinkley Gagan, Aspen Hoffman, Hatterley Pantaleon, Melissa Blotter, Kenya Casiano, Humberto Cerritos, Brandy Rodriguez, Brianne Wright, Morgan Smith, Chase Stinson, and Gentry Thaxton are having birthdays. The lunch ladies prepared teriyaki chicken with an egg roll in line 1, the chicken sandwich, pizza or salad in line 2, orange chicken with an egg roll in lines 3 and 4, and a spicy chicken sandwich with wedges in line 5 today. So make sure to try the food. Tonight, the girls volleyball team is playing at Maple Mountain. For the weekend, the boys football team is having playoffs at Highland High School. The drill team will be playing at Highland, and the rugby team will be playing region in Salt Lake this weekend as well. So, are you guys gonna go out for lunch today?
Yeah, I love Chinese Thursdays at the high school. It's really good. All right, here's the announcement for Cowboy Poetry. We need 20 students that want to work and make up attendance today after school and help with Cowboy Poetry setup. Meet at the front office with Mr. Z, and don't forget to sign up to get these attendance hours.
All right, the Wasatch back varsity hockey team won their game last week, 6-0 over Cache Valley. Senior Yuha Neimanen got a hat trick, scoring 3 goals. The JV team also won 8-4 over Copper Hills and is still undefeated, which places them at the top of the league out of 23 teams across the state. The next JV game is this Saturday, October 28th at 6:45 p.m. at the Park City Ice Rink against Cache Valley. Admission is free, so come out and cheer on your team as they skate, shoot, and score their way to a 6-0 record.
Also, don't forget that this Saturday, there's free attendance school. It starts at 6:30, and this is one of the only times that the attendance school is going to be free. So be sure that you go out and get your hours made up. And we'll be back with Michaela with World News after this quick break.
Hey, Michaela, I heard you have some American news for us today.
Yes, I do, Tessa. More than 50 years after President John F. Kennedy was killed, Americans on Thursday may finally get the U.S. government's full accounting of his assassination. Historians who have closely studied the Kennedy assassination have said they do not really expect the documents to reveal any bombshells or contradict the conclusion that Lee Harvey Oswald was solely responsible for killing Kennedy. Still, the files will give Americans a fuller picture of how the 35th U.S. president was killed and the ensuing investigation into his assassination. I know I don't know too much about that, so that'll be cool to read them, don't you think?
Yeah, it would be cool to look into it more and see what's actually going on with that. All right, Emily, who won Cool to Care today?
The person who won Cool to Care is a freshman, and it's Autumn Hardy. Be sure to go down to the office and get your prize. Good job being Cool to Care.
Good job, Autumn Hardy. Be sure to go to the office and get your prize. Also, attention all distance education students. The CRNs are out for registration for your spring classes, and they open on Wednesday, November 1st. Come and get those CRNs in the counseling office.
Awesome, and make sure to make it out to attendance school since it's free. It's an awesome chance, you guys.
And the Monster Mash is almost upon us. This Saturday is the multi-high school dance. It'll be fun. Be there, be square.
All right, Wasatch, that's all we have for you. Have a wonderful Thursday.
Counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night balling. Counting up hundreds by the thousand.